Now, watch what has happened in the last hours. The atmosphere is hot behind the scenes at the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm going to tell you all the details. But before you go any further, click on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the latest Cowboys news. Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones criticized by fans for losing Dalvin Cook to Baltimore Ravens. Many Dallas Cowboys fans were upset by the news on Thursday afternoon that star running back Dalvin Cook was signing with the Baltimore Ravens. The Cowboys and Ravens were listed as two likely teams to sign Cook after he parted ways with the Jets after Week 17. Cook didn't get many carries for the Jets this season after they signed him to pair with Aaron Rodgers. Following Rodgers' Achilles tendon injury, Cook requested a trade because of his limited use in the Jets' offense. He received no carries in the Jets' Week 17 loss to the Cleveland Browns. Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy praised Cook on Wednesday. He said the Cowboys would visit the idea of adding Cook to their roster before the playoffs. McCarthy's comments came on the same day that Cowboys running back Tony Pollard said he hasn't met his expectations this season. Dallas Cowboys fans react to Cook's signing with the Ravens. Cowboys and NFL fans responded on social media to the news of Cook's signing. Fans commented on the Cowboys and owner Jerry Jones allowing the Ravens to get a potential game-changer for the postseason. Dalvin breaking, Cook signs with Super Bowl favorite Ravens Cowboys tracker. Dalvin breaking, Cook signs with Super Bowl favorite Baltimore Ravens Dallas Cowboys tracker. Dalvin Cook passed through waivers on Thursday afternoon, and amid talk among other bidders, the four-time Pro Bowl running back has signed with the Super Bowl favorite Baltimore Ravens. The Dallas Cowboys had expressed some interest in this pursuit but will now head into the NFL playoffs with their running back room led by Tony Pollard. The Cowboys will face the Commanders next Sunday, with the game scheduled for 3:25 Central Time. Dallas opens as 13.5-point favorites against a Washington team that has little motivation. In fact, given the order of the NFL draft, there are benefits to Washington folding its tents here. Meanwhile, the Cowboys will be NFC East champions with a win over Washington, partly because of the Eagles' collapse on Sunday. The full analysis is below, explaining how Dallas will suddenly host at least two playoff games at AT&T Stadium, where the 11-5 Cowboys have now won 16 consecutive games. December 30th superior-rated the Dallas Cowboys were outplayed twice in a short period of the second quarter by the Detroit Lions, yes, twice. But the Dallas defense recovered and bounced back to help the home team maintain their lead in the first half. Smart play number 1, as CeeDee Lamb attempted a second TD pass from Dak Prescott. Just before the goal line, a Detroit defender knocked the ball loose, resulting in a fumble by Lamb in the end zone and a touchback. No TD. Loss of possession. On Detroit's ensuing drive, Dallas D held. But the Lions managed a fake fourth down punt formation, a long completion in the maneuver keeping their attack alive. But again, with Detroit in the red zone, Dallas D held, forcing an incompletion on fourth down and allowing the Cowboys to stay ahead, 7-3. December 28th good for Tyron. The final practice and game status report for Dallas vs. Lions offers good news at left tackle. Moving up to questionable is Tyron Smith, back. He is expected to play Saturday night against the visiting Lions. Meanwhile, Jonathan Hankins and Rico Dowdle are out. December 27th O-line concerns add all this to the reasons why Matt Waletzko was just activated from IR to the 53-man roster. As Dallas prepares for a visit from the Detroit Lions on Saturday night, the practice injury report has been released. And a trio of Cowboys O-linemen are on the list. Tyron Smith gets the DNP. No surprises as he works on his previous issue. Zach Martin receives DNP. Hopefully, even if he's dealing with quadriceps pain, this is just a rest day. But Chuma Edoga making an appearance? He's the offensive lineman who took over Tyron's left tackle position last week in Miami and is dealing with a toe injury. The 10-5 Cowboys feel good about their overall health as they prepare for the playoffs. But when you examine Wednesday's injury report above, you see that all of this warrants monitoring. December 26th injection of talent? Cowboys left tackle Tyron Smith, back, missed Sunday's loss to the Dolphins and was a DNP for Tuesday's practice here inside the Star. But Cowboys owner Jerry Jones is talking optimistically and frankly about Tyron finding a way to play on Saturday night when the Detroit Lions come to town. "I expect Tyron to show up," Jones told a 1053 The Fan. "We injected him last week and that usually works. Hopefully we can get him. He makes a big difference." Tyron Smith. Yeah. Tyron would indeed be a great injection of talent back into the Dallas lineup. The full injury practice report for both teams going into the playoffs is above. December 24, Prescott meets Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys haven't given fans much to cheer about, as they've been trailing the Dolphins since there were 17 seconds left in the second half. However, the Cowboys managed to retake the lead late in the fourth quarter when Dak Prescott found Brandon Cooks in the back of the end zone for an 8-yard touchdown pass to give Dallas the 20-19 lead. December 24, DAKAS Santa. Cowboys QB Dak Prescott is obviously in the holiday mood and in style, as he just turned up at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami making a fashion statement, dressed in his own Santa outfit. No, he's not dressed as Santa for the Miami Dolphins game, but, well, take a look for yourself. A lot of Christmas cheer will follow the 10-4 Cowboys if they manage a win today against the 10-4 Dolphins. December 22, Tyreek, okay? Not so fast? When we say not so fast, we're obviously not referring to the foot speed of MVP candidate Tyreek Hill. Instead, we're referring to the assumption of many who, upon hearing Thursday's news that the Miami Dolphins All-Pro receiver is participating in practice, made the leap to think that he and his ankle are fine for Sunday's visit from the Dallas Cowboys. But before assumptions are established, NFL watchers should check out the highlight notebook of our All-Dolphins colleagues at SI, where veteran beat writer Omar Kelly takes care to note in detail what Hill is actually doing in practice. What do you think of this news? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Cowboy news.